Hello, my name is Taria. Welcome back to my channel. I'm going to talk to you in this video today about repairing trust and a sense of safety if you've struggled with feeling oppressed throughout your life, therefore finding it hard to trust in the world around you, or if you just grew up with inconsistent caregivers or belief systems that didn't support you to feel accepted as you are, and as well as whatever is happening in the present moment in your life, whether that's you experienced a difficult situation with a friend or your partner that has made it hard for you to feel a sense of safety and trust in yourself, in others, or in the world around you. So today I want to speak and dive deep into the tool of having a North Star. And the special thing about having a North Star, and I'll explain what that is that it's unique to every single person. And therefore, you're choosing something that is in alignment with yourself versus something external, versus something that could be constantly changing. It's a truth for yourself that is uniquely yours. So a North Star is something that no matter what is going on, you can return to and feel trust and safety in that aspect of life. So for me, my North Stars are love. So I just believe in love so deeply that I have decided if one day aliens come down and plop down into my office and tell me that love is the worst thing ever and I'm going to be punished for believing so deeply in love and for trusting in love, I fully accept that consequence. So there's an accepting of the consequences if it turns out that you're wrong about something, because this idea, and that was an extreme example because those parts of ourselves are not rational, they're very survival based. And so if there's a part of you that fears being wrong about something and goes through continuous existential crisis moments of what is right, what is wrong, what is good, what is bad, specifically because you've been exposed to those dualities throughout your life and been punished for them or been taught to fear a lot of aspects of existence, then it's a very high chance that you're going to have these existential crisis moments where, because you were not taught the proper skills of how to navigate the terrain of life that is not black or white, the things that exist within the nuance of life that don't fit into right or wrong, good or bad, if you were not taught those skills of how to regulate your body and your emotions versus cutting somebody out because they did something wrong immediately, if you were not taught to have healthy conflict resolution and conversations that leave you feeling more the wholeness and the full spectrum of existence in the human experience, which is a more non-dualistic perspective, then you're going to have these very irrational fears of being wrong, doing it wrong, being bad, shame, there's going to be massive consequences. So I play with those fears and bring light to them and have acceptance for whatever irrational or rational consequences are arising due to the choices that I'm making. So this is a part of it, is to accept, to hone in and face the consequences of what happens when I choose to fully believe in this. And then, can I accept those consequences? Am I willing to live my life in such a way that I am okay with that risk. So love is one of mine. Mother Nature is another. And then safety is my third. So all three of those things, if I'm having an experience where I've gotten caught in that loop of fear, insecurity, or doom and gloom, and I'm spiraling, or I hear those shame-based beliefs, I filter it through those three North Stars that I have chosen and cultivated are the most important aspects of existence for me, and are the places that I can trust no matter what is going on in my ego, no matter what is going on in my self-sabotaging beliefs, no matter whether I've felt abandoned by another person, or if something really scary is going on a global level, I can filter it through those three things, those three North Stars, to come and find my way back home to self, find my way back home to center, so that from that space of feeling at home in self, centered in self, then I can actually take appropriate action to the scenario that is happening and meet the moment in an appropriate way, versus acting out of fear or past trauma or running away from the situation. I can stay strong because I have these three pillars, these three North Stars, to guide me anytime I feel confused or lost. And that can be used on a small scale or a very large scale. If you're feeling confused about whether or not to take a job, if you're feeling confused about whether or not to stay in a relationship or to leave the relationship, or you're feeling confused about whether or not you want to eat a bag of chips or go home and make a homemade meal, these are all ways that you can use your North Star to navigate life in a way that serves your greater purpose, and in a way that really does repair that sense of safety, which is also going to repair that sense of belonging and feeling loved in this life, in your body, in your friendships, in your partnerships. So how do you find your North Star? You get really curious with a place in which you feel constantly trust or safety in. So maybe you fully trust in the power of gratitude, or fully trust in the power of self-compassion, or you fully trust in the healing abilities of plants, or being a parent, or being a friend. You're looking for something in your life that no matter what, you constantly feel a sense of goodness and at home in. Maybe that's through music, maybe that's through art, or you can go the other route and look at a place where you're afraid of something and say, would I still be afraid of this if I was coming centered in X, Y, and Z, something that you feel really intimately connected to? Would you still feel afraid if you felt centered in that part of you? Maybe it's your intuition, maybe it's your body, maybe it's your emotions, something that you feel so certain about. And if you don't feel certain about anything, then make it a little bit smaller to explore, where have I felt relaxed? Where have I felt like I can rest? You can make the goals smaller. Just meet yourself where you're at in order to explore and find your North Star. And then once you have discovered 1 to 3 North Stars, anytime something comes up that has you feeling overwhelmed or scared or confused, pause, remember your North Stars, and filter the situation through that one or all three of those North Stars. So for me, it would be, do I feel loved? Can I go to nature? Do I feel loved by nature? And do I feel safe? And how can I feel safe? How can I feel more love? And how can I feel connected to Mother Nature? So maybe that means just breathing in and out of my heart and feeling myself in the situation filled with more love. Because love is always there for me. Love is a thing that exists all the time. Even when I forget that it's there, it's still there. And then I can go to nature, and then I can find ways in which to reiterate that I'm safe. Am I physically safe? Am I emotionally safe? Am I mentally safe? And if I'm not, this is also the incredible thing about having a North Star is if none of those things check out, then you can actually gauge like, okay, maybe this is not okay and this is not working for me. And you can start to build a system that teaches you your own internal compass of what's working and not working, and where you feel relaxed or where you feel tense, and where you could benefit from making changes in your life to have your own design system, your own map to navigate the compass of your life, to step outside of that good or bad, right or wrong, shame-based spiral that comes up in really innocent moments in every area of your life. And that can be really blocking and debilitating for feeling at home and comfortable in your body, in your sexuality, in your job, in your relationships. This North Star is an incredible way to get to know yourself more and make your own rules that support you to thrive in this lifetime versus old, outdated models of hurt and trauma, oppression, and shame. I hope that this was helpful. I would love to hear from you. If you come up with your North Star, please let me know in the comments. It is such a joy to connect with you and feel this community. So please let me know in the comments below what you've come up with, or if you have any questions, you want to learn more about this and how it can incredibly impact your life to feel more safety and security, especially if you've been experiencing existential crisis moments or need to repair a conflict or trauma. Thank you so much for being here. So much love and gratitude. If you haven't already, please, I would love your support. If you subscribe to my channel, then you can get updates on future videos, share with a friend. I'm so grateful for all the support of the work that I do. So much love.